Saying good morning, saying good morning, saying good morning, saying good morning once again. Had to do it triple. Yeah, that's what everybody doing. Hey, welcome to Good Morning Grenada here on K105 and Hot 98. Also via GBN TV, our other social media platforms. We talking about Facebook. Good morning to those of you who already settled in the via Facebook. Good morning to you. What about those of you via YouTube who probably prefer that particular platform? Good Friday morning. It's the 28th day already. Wow. Busy month, January. And it's been a pretty fast moving sort of week also. I just felt like we started this show just a day ago, but it's actually, the fifth day we into it. Man, what a busy week it's been. Well. It's G Squared, GTN Gary. And let's see if I can lay my hands on Gary this morning where he's at. Gary, I'm not getting a video feature from you this morning. Don't show what's happening. I get that camera on, my brother. Hey, Gary, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, brother. What's going on?
I'm doing okay this morning. What's up with you this morning?
Life is good. We can't complain. It's a beautiful day today. Today is Friday.
Yes, it is Friday. And I was saying in my intro, it's been a really fast-moving week. It's like we started the show a day ago, it feels like, right? You understand? Mm-hmm. And now we come to the end of the week already. Friday, our final, of course, show for the week. And it's been a pretty interesting week. Would you say so? It's been a pretty interesting week.
It's definitely been a very, very interesting week. You said interesting, and interesting it is. All right?
Yeah, man. So, we have lots in store for the viewing and listening public this morning. You know how we roll with things here on Good Morning Grenada, G Squared. And if you want to participate, probably is via the WhatsApp or just sending a phone call, calling in per se. The number is 435-2041. That's 435-2041. You can certainly get in contact with us via that number. All right. If you want to contact via Hot FM, it's 435-7517. That's the number you get in contact with us via. Hey, lots in store as promised. Don't forget, we're going to rock lots of great music this morning in terms of the tune for tune. We have, of course, the word of the day, the thought of the day. We have a riddle for you this morning, as Gary liked to refer to you folks as those smarty pants, right, Gary? Let's see how those folks who can decipher that this morning. Don't forget, also coming up, we have for you your health tip. Did you know? And a whole lot more. We have an interview scheduled also for this morning, and bits and pieces of information that will be of relevant importance to you. We're going to throw that out for you also. So, Gary, let me get things rolling up this morning, because you know what time? I always say time is not a friend at all. It always just runs out on you. So let's kick it off with the word of the day here on Good Morning Grenada.
Once again, top of the morning to everyone. Thank you so very much for choosing us, wherever you might be right about now. Let's jump inside of your word for today. All right, your word for today is ziggurat. Ziggurat. It's a noun, and it is spelled Z-I-G-G-U-R-A-T. All right, ziggurat is an ancient Mesopotamian temple that resembles a pyramid, all right, having successive stages with outside staircases and a shrine at the top. Now, the word is used figuratively for any structure having stages or steps. So here's an example. The tourists stared with awe at the ancient ziggurat. The fitness plan is a ziggurat with many steps to one's goal. Your word of the day.
Ziggurat. Ziggurat. Yeah, that's what we get again there for you this morning. Hey, folks, it's Good Morning Grenada here on K105, GBN TV, all the social media platforms. Let's get into the thought of the day, Gary, and let's see how this the particular thought of the day that we have for you this morning. Let's see how it could actually be a thought that would guide you through this particular day. And it is as follows. If you love someone, tell them, because hearts are often broken by words left unspoken. May I repeat that for you? For those of you probably listening via the radio stations, we're talking about K105 or Hot 98. If you love someone, tell them, because hearts are often broken by words left unspoken. All right, Gary, because, from time to time we do hear folks say that, tell me it before I die, or tell me it before you understand.
Yeah,
Well,
give me my flowers now.
Yeah, tell me. So if you ever tell someone you love them, tell them. Not sure they're going to accept it. Sometimes it could be of a surprise to someone by telling them that, but let them know how you feel.
Definitely.
Let them know how you feel. If we're moving on, folks, it's Good Morning Grenada. We're getting set for the health tip for today. And leave that up to Gary as usual. He takes care of the health stuff here. And it's over to you, Gary. Take care of the health tip for this morning.
GT, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you fall health-wise?
I would say I'm more like the 8-ish. Yeah.
8-ish?
Yeah, the 8-ish.
Well, that's pretty good. That's above average. You know what I'm saying? All right, here is your health tip for today. All right, now when you are trying to improve your health and fitness and drop those pounds, things aren't going to go the way you plan. Not always. However, these aren't the moments that will define your health, fitness, weight loss, and journey. Instead, focus on the positives. All the success you've had since starting this journey and how this continued success will allow you to achieve all of your health, fitness, and weight loss goals. So never give up. Even if you're falling along the roadway, get up and go again. Don't ever get discouraged if things don't quite go your way. You're probably planning to lose a few pounds by a certain date. It didn't happen. Don't get discouraged. Keep on going.
It all flows in with those resolutions everybody make at the start of every year, Gary. I'm planning to drop some pounds, and then you haven't kicked in those resolutions even by February, March, even April. But the key word I want to focus on there, Gary, is discipline. You understand?
Yeah, man.
You got to learn to discipline yourself in terms of anything you want to do. Once you create that discipline and you try to maintain, you will accomplish whatever you plan on doing. All right. Hey, let's get into your Did You Know feature for this morning. I'm going to take care of that. An interesting feature this morning that the viewers and listeners of you may not have put much thought into it, but did you know? Let's get into that. Did you know that cucumbers are 90% water? But they can dissolve kidney and bladder stones, heal stomach ulcers, relieve headaches, promote healthy skin. If you didn't know, no. May I repeat that for you? Did you know cucumbers are 90% water, but they can dissolve kidney and bladder stones? Yes, heal stomach ulcers, relieve headaches, promote healthy skin. So if you didn't know that before, now you know. So
now you know.
There are some people who they don't like cucumbers for whatever reason, Gary. I don't like that. I don't like that thing. But I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing. But it could be a benefit to your health. So if you didn't know, now you know.
I consume cucumber nearly every day.
Yeah.
All right. Cucumber is a staple in my diet. I make juice with it. I just juice and drink the juice like that. I share it with my kids. You're really thirsty. Cucumbers really do wonders.
All right. So I would admit I don't have it every day. I'm not an everyday user of it per se, but I do consume it from time to time. You understand? And I'm thinking about starting that way, but as I said, I haven't created that discipline. Still a discipline had to coming there, right? In terms of getting yourself.
What you waiting on, man? Let's go.
It will happen. It will happen, my brother. It will happen. Hey, let's get set for the riddle for this morning. Time is creeping up on. Get set for that riddle for this morning. You going to take care of it, or you want me to take care of it?
Hey, it doesn't matter, man. You go right ahead, bro.
All right, let's get for the riddle for this morning. Let's see those smart folks out there who could decipher this one and come up with the correct answer. Okay, buy me. Okay, let's get it right. You buy me to eat, but never eat me. What am I?
What am I?
You buy me to eat. Yeah, you buy me to eat, but never eat me. What am I? So that's a riddle. Ponder it for a wee bit. And when we come back during the second segment this morning, you know the numbers you could WhatsApp or call. The numbers are 435-2041, 435-7517. It's moving up to 15 minutes before 7 o'clock this morning here on K105 and Hot 98. Good morning, Grenada.
Good morning.
Time check come to you. Compliments Grace Food. Hey, folks, the news is next here. That's the AM edition of news for you here on K105. And also, we have a rebroadcast of last evening's news on the GBN TV. We'll be back at 7:15 as we continue with Good Morning Grenada. The news is next.
One man has been charged with causing death by reckless driving in an incident that occurred on the 6th of November 2021. Chrislina John tells us more in the report.
Shondy Lewis, 22 years old, electrician of Subies, St. Andrew, has been charged with causing death by reckless driving in connection with the death of Martha Teresa Jane Roberts, 65 years old, of Munich, St. Andrew. Martha succumbed to her injuries sustained as a result of a motor vehicular accident on Saturday, 6th November 2021 at Subies Public Road, St. Andrew. According to reports, the 65-year-old woman was killed after a vehicle collided with her while making her way home that Saturday at approximately 5:15 p.m. The mother of two is originally from Munich, St. Andrew, but resides at the Subies housing scheme locally known as Chinese Hill. She was struck by a vehicle less than 2 minutes from her home and was pronounced dead at the Princess Alice Hospital. One woman who claimed she witnessed the incident shared with GBN what she saw. However, she did not wish to be interviewed on camera.
All right. On top day, then the car was going up, so same time now the car, I don't know if he stopped or he cut off. I don't know much about that because I'm not a driver. But as the car stopped now, the car just skidding come down. So same time now the lady was coming up, but she head was down. But apparently now the car coming down with short speed now, like by the time she raised up she head, the car was already on her. So the car like he swing from the road, from the he come skidding down from the grass, and then the car end up bouncing her. And like they end up so same time now the driver and the passenger they heave out from the car, and the rest of the neighbor just fly down and turn over the car to get her out from underneath the car. But the neighbors move real fast to get her from underneath the car. But
Lewis was placed on bail in the sum of $25,000 and one surety and is due to appear at the Grenville Magistrates Court on March 22nd, 2022. Chrislina John, GBN News.
Having won a default judgment from a defamation lawsuit filed in May 2021 against Canning, Rural Edwards, via his attorney on January 24th, received the assessment of damages. The defamation suit involved comments made by Mr. Canning during a television interview in 2018, which alleged Rural Edwards' involvement in the MNIB fiasco. Edwards, via his attorney, Cajetan Hood, challenged the defamatory statements in 2019, and the court in 2022 has ordered the defendant to pay $50,000 in general damages, as well as $10,000 in aggravated damages due to the conduct of the defendant after the suit was filed. A 6% interest equating to $4,241.10 plus 60% of Mr. Edwards' prescribed costs until award value $64,241.10, quantified to $5,781.80 is also paid. Attorney representing Rural Edwards, Cajetan Hood, tells GBN that he does not expect an appeal since the suit was won in default, unless to contest the assessment of damages. Chairman of the OACS Authority and Prime Minister of Grenada, Dr. Keith Mitchell, is once again calling for a united front among all OACS member states to combat the challenges of COVID-19. The leader made these remarks at the 71st meeting of the OACS Authority, which was held virtually. More in this Rena Thomas report.
Grenada's Prime Minister and Chairman of the OEC Authority, Dr. Keith Mitchell, on Wednesday reiterated the need for unity as member states to confront the challenges brought about by COVID-19, as well as persistent threats such as the impact of climate change. The call comes in his opening remarks at the 71st meeting of the OECS Authority, clamoring for a united stance together to shape common answers and acting with a collective purpose to succeed against the forces of nature, the geopolitical dynamic that remains oblivious to small islands, developing and vulnerable states.
And as we go forward, facing the ongoing challenges of the pandemic, I must emphasize that this is not a time to beat steps in trying to slay the COVID-19 dragon. Let us be clear and united, stand together to shape the common solutions and acting with collective determination. That, my dear sisters and brothers, is the context against which we come together virtually today for the 71st meeting of the OECS Authority. It is my hope, therefore, that our deliberations today will be useful and enlightening as we continue to advocate for greater integration among our countries.
With frontline workers continuing to work around the clock, regional economies under pressure from pandemic fallout, and OECS nationals copying with the impact of the pandemic on their lives and livelihoods, the Grenadian leaders' crisis seems to come in ever-shortening cycle that pose a real challenge for the OECS, both at the national and sub-regional levels.
Our governments, like the sub-regional organizations, are forced to adopt greater agility in the decision-making, and this can only be achieved through frequent dialogue among heads and between heads. Similarly, colleagues, I think we are aware that while the Omicron variant is not as potent as the previous Delta, all of us are confronted with increasing infection rates and have to contend with some aspects of hospitalization of our citizens.
The agenda items for the 71st meeting of the OECS Authority, including a number of regional integration matters relating to the free circulation of goods and the free movement of persons, the OECS work program and budget, the adoption of the report of the 70th meeting, the chairman's report for the period 2020-2021 from the previous chairman. GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
In everything you do, put God first, work hard, and work diligently. That's the advice of an attorney at law, Derek Sylvester, as he prepares to share his life story in his first book to be launched this weekend. Christina John has this story.
People, what I would indicate to them is that nothing comes easy, and you should never give up. So when one door is closed, there will be others that may be half open, there will be open. And even if there are others that may appear closed, still try the luck. So don't give up, because you must be determined. Because if you're not determined, you're easily broken.
Author of the book, Trials of a Trial Lawyer, Derek Sylvester. This book, according to Sylvester, makes for an interesting read as it covers aspects of his development from a child to present, with illustrations are relatable. The 21 chapters, almost 400 pages book was inspired by his grandmother, he said, who propelled him to be the well-rounded individual he is today. During a press conference Wednesday, he shared with members of the media his motive for writing this book.
I wrote that book is not only because I wanted to leave something behind, but I wanted to be able to motivate persons who may be in the circumstance where I was 30, 35, maybe 40 years ago, to recognize that it can be done, and don't ever give up. It was dedicated to my grandmother. The book was dedicated to my grandmother, Norma Sylvester.
Some of the chapters of the book include Lessons You Never Forget, Learn Legal Curve, Tears of a Nation, Maurice Bishop Trial, Tears of a Mother, Oscar Bartholomew Case, much more. Sylvester provided this guide for young people intending to write a book someday.
First, you have to be disciplined. you have to plan well. So for example, I knew I was going to write 20 chapters, so I had 20 folders. So when I went to write, that's why it took me just 4 months, 120 days. So I had all the folders with all the photos, and I knew the names of the chapters, and I knew exactly what I was going to write. So planning is important. So to young persons, I'll say that don't ever give up. You must be disciplined. In everything you do, you put God first. Maybe I didn't say so before.
The book launch takes place this Saturday, following which 400 copies of the book will go on sale at his Lucas Street car park. Christelina John, GBN News.
This is News at 7. Coming up, education notes progress in face-to-face teaching and learning despite the COVID-19 challenges. Stay with us.
We often take mobility for granted. That is why at the Grenada Physiotherapy Limited, we look after our patients' holistic well-being. We assess and treat from the simplest to the most complex complaints. Treating injury is not our only focus. We have a passionate team and a wide array of practitioners working together to assist you through that rehabilitation process. We offer a wide range of services: speech, massage and physiotherapy, weight management, cardiac rehabilitation, and much more. Call and make an appointment today, 435-8000, or visit us downstairs the National Cricket Stadium, gate 101-115.
If there was a product that helped with the cold, flu, bronchitis, sinusitis, laryngitis, and allergies, and still does deep cleansing for your pores to restore natural beauty, would you get it? Yes? Well, there is. The 2-in-1 facial and nasal steamer is here, and it's available locally at The Boss Collection. The 2-in-1 facial and nasal steamer provides deep cleansing while clearing nasal passages and loosening impurities. Get yours now from The Boss Collection. Booth number 6 on Halifax Street, St. George's, opposite Farm and Garden Center, or in Grenville by Rachel the Nail Tech, upstairs Superstore, opposite Peter's Photo Studio. Call or WhatsApp The Boss Collection on 954-600-0200.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
The Ministry of Education says that while some schools are affected by COVID-19, they have seen improvement in school attendance and progress in face-to-face teaching and learning. More Serena Pertmas reports.
On Monday, parents and students of a popular secondary school in St. George were informed that teachers would be away from the classroom as a precautionary measure as they may have been exposed to COVID-19. Note further explained there will be on classes for Forms 1 to 4 until further notice as they strive to ensure all is safe. The Ministry of Education, who is aware of the situation, indicated that conditions like these are expected, hence the implementation of guidelines and protocols to all schools on the island if and when such incidents occur. Chief Education Officer Angela Finley explains that while there are some schools that are affected by COVID-19, their latest data shows an increase in school attendance and improvement in face-to-face teaching and learning.
Throughout the island, data collected for face-to-face classes show an improvement when compared to where we started in week 1 of this term. This week we have noticed on-site attendance averaging over 70% for most districts. In some cases, it's as high as 85%. And when we come to individual schools, we do have on-site attendance for both teachers and students in excess of 90% as well. Some schools it's 100%. So this speaks to more persons feeling comfortable and satisfied that they can be on plant and they can engage in learning while keeping themselves safe.
Presently, schools are opening in adherence to the 6 feet distance, which sees some students' attendance in school on a rotational basis and online classes on the other days. For GBN News, I am Rena Per Thomas reporting.
The Grenada Tourism Authority held the award ceremony for its Young Chef and Young Mixologist competition on Thursday at the T.A. Marischal Community College. Kareem Doyle and Kimberly Sylvester are the first place winners of the Grenada Tourism Authority's Young Chef, Young Mixologist competition. A fitting competition as Grenada was recently designated the world's first culinary capital by the World Food Travel Association. The category winners are now designated Grenada's Young Chef Ambassador and Young Mixologist Ambassador, respectively. Chief Executive Officer of the GTA, Petra Roach, commended the participants on seizing the opportunities afforded to them.
Investing in the future is critical to our overall industry. And therefore, we're looking as the inaugural competition, and will certainly be putting more into the market. And we hope that we get even more participants to join up. I know that you guys have had an amazing time. I want to thank you so much for giving of your best, because opportunities can be provided, but it's about recognizing the opportunity and seizing it with full passion and vigor and making sure that it counts. Because time is really, really precious, and it ticks and it ticks and it ticks and it goes on. So we need to ensure that we're learning every single day.
Newly appointed Young Chef Ambassador Kareem Doyle virtually accepted his award.
I am very excited to be considered or to be chosen or to have won the competition and to now be considered to be a culinary ambassador for Grenada. I think it's an amazing opportunity, and I'm very, very happy that I was selected for that role. Even if I know I tried, I did what I could have for the competition, and I guess I was successful. So I'm very happy with that outcome. I must say, at the beginning of the competition, I didn't have any intention. I didn't think I would have won anything, because I came in just to take part, just to have fun, for the experience more so.
Young Mixologist Ambassador Kimberly Sylvester shared her experience.
Very proud of myself to represent my country, Grenada, and to show my skills. First and foremost, I am very shy, so it helped me to break out of my shell, to interact with people. And so something that stayed with me while doing the competition is make sure that I keep everything like local. So my main focus was keeping everything local.
Second and third place in the Young Chef competition went to Jade Mapson and Kelowna Pursue. Other prizes included trophies, an internship with a hotel or restaurant establishment, culinary representative on the GTA's overseas promotional tour, one West Indies School of Hospitality online learning program of their choice, a $1,000 cash prize for the first place winners, and chef, mixologist, attire and equipment, among others. Arthritis was the focus of discussions on GB's Doctor on Call program on Tuesday, especially as Grenada witnesses lower temperatures nightly from the cold fronts coming from the north. The inner weatherman is not fiction, says medical doctor Sonia Nixon, who noted the change in the barometric pressure in the atmosphere ignites the pain, especially for those with osteoarthritis. Jared Joseph has tonight's GBN Health complements Kittens Healthcare.
Arthritis is a chronic condition with no vaccine to prevent its occurrence, as it is based on lifestyles and other factors. Medical doctor Sonia Nixon says changes in lifestyle can assist an individual in avoiding or containing the severity of all forms of arthritis. Dr. Nixon notes that diet and other factors can reduce arthritis pain, which is the most common chronic disease even among children, as everyone experiences inflammation of the joints.
First of all, the different kinds of arthritis. We got the big ones. The big one that we all know about is osteoarthritis, but the joints hurt. They might get a little stone, but they just hurt. And the swelling takes long. And we look at it, especially we tend to have a lot of arthritis in the knee. So people's knees get swollen, but it's not like swelling like if you have water in a balloon. It's long standing chronic swelling, a little bit of warmth, and sometimes you have deformity of the joints because that's osteoarthritis. That's wake up in the morning, you can't move, and then by 12 o'clock you could run a marathon.
She impresses that osteoarthritis is hereditary. Lifestyles such as drinking and smoking increases the possibilities due to damage to the body.
Well, we buy fast food instead of eating fresh fish, including fish oils in our food, appropriate vitamins and stuff. And so the cartilage starts breaking down. And what happens when it breaks down? Try to move two rock stones over each other, jagged rock stones, because the bone also gets damaged and it's no longer smooth. So that nice smooth cartilage or the gristle as we see. Think about the chicken leg and if you have a chicken leg and thigh, and how easy they move. Once you remove that piece of gristle over it, you really can't move the joint. And that's the same thing that happens with when you have arthritis.
The medical doctor explained the difference with rheumatism, which is not as prevalent as other types.
Rheumatism had to do with damage to tissues that line the joint, so they become inflamed. And what you have, so you could have like synovitis, where the synovial joint is inflamed and you have a lot of fluid in there, right? But rheumatoid arthritis has another challenge in that it tends to have other systemic things. So you might feel fever, sometimes you might feel fever, sometimes you have fatigue. Most people tend to have fatigue.
Rheumatoid arthritis, Dr. Nixon adds, affects other organs as it is also an autoimmune disease. Gouty arthritis, which brings intense pain, and juvenile arthritis, which affect children, are other types. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media.
We present the news. You analyze the various topics and distill clips as they unfold. Your distillation points matter as we're about to highlight them in our Social Buzz Report.
On Wednesday, members of the National Taxi Association called for better communication with the Grenada Tourism Authority as they expressed dissatisfaction with how some parts of the bubble package are handled, citing that it affects their livelihood.
They have to buy gas, they get up, they have the family to mind, and when they come down here, nothing. If they know that the people wouldn't come or they wouldn't come. But they come with the expectation to get a job and they reach here, no work. It's a serious thing, it's not easy. For the season a few times. And we have people assisting us. Yes, the Board of Tourism and the ministry is doing their part, but something is wrong.
CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Petra Roach, in her response, stated that the situation faced by the NTA is isolated to the Ada cruise line. The ship agreed to only use the services of the agency they are contracted with due to COVID-19. Viewers took to the comment section to voice their opinions on the issue. But said, please let the guys know in advance so they won't make the unnecessary run. Roger added, the ships come equipped with everything. Spoiler alert, most of them just come to dock for a few hours. Personally, I think they should pay more for docking fees because the island has very little to benefit. Jay said, please look out for the lower class people and stop giving all the work to people who already have everything going for them. Lisa added they left behind all the people who worked hard in the past. Only the people will earn something. Like usual, they don't care, believe it or not. Sad, but that is the bubble they make for themselves. Kay said not only Ada is doing this, Celebrity Equinox has done the same to my guests on 2 occasions who kept booking with us. I spoke with guests directly and they revealed such to me. As per the cruise line, passengers cannot book with an agent outside of their contracted agent. Small businesses are suffering, including the taxi operators, while a chosen few gets to eat. We all went through the same training and received the same approvals from Ministry of Health. These cruise lines are given too much power to decide on guest option for tours. Fix this, GTA and Ministry of Tourism. Not a good taste, our tongues. That's it for tonight's Social Buzz. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on social media platforms.
Let's start the new year on a high, a detox high, because it's detox time again at Nirvana Detox Center, a natural health store. Check out our many detox packages starting from $100 or get 15% off on colonic irrigation therapy. Detoxing can help with liver and blood cleansing, weight loss, constipation, acid reflux, kidney stones, heavy metal removal, gas and bloating, and more. Call or WhatsApp us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. Ask about our delivery options. Visit us now. Bruce Street Mall, store number 1208, or Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. Our opening hours are Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Detox, your way to health. These specials ends on March 31st or while stocks last.
It's finally here. The long-awaited historical drama, Julian Fedon, is finally here. One man with a sense of destiny. 14,000 slaves with a dream and a promise.
Tonight we stand our ground. Tonight we stand on the side of history.
Julian Fedon, presented by Heritage Theatre Company in conjunction with the Grenada Broadcasting Network, the Grenada Cooperative Bank, the Grenada National Lotteries Authority, on Saturday, 12 February, 7 p.m. at the Trade Center, and continuing. Experience the conflict.
Close down their churches, every one of them.
Feel the passion. The epic drama of a people caught up in a desperate struggle for freedom.
Seems to me like you are trying to get yourself killed.
Julian Fedon, bring out the entire family and enjoy an experience in Grenada Theatre.
You have been waiting on it all year. Now, it's your chance to make this Christmas better than ever. Get the extra cash you need with the Make This Christmas Better loan from the GUT Credit Union. Get up to $50,000 to celebrate your Christmas and make your holiday dreams come true. Home improvements, new furniture, a vehicle, debt consolidation, or even a vacation. We can help you get there. Yes, you can. Make this Christmas better with the GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low?
For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
How do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage has decreased.
Grenlink, energizing our Grenada.
Get Rubigas. Get cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas?
Get Rubis, get going.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, convenient, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Detox High because it's detox time again at Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Check out our many detox packages starting from $100 or get 15% off on colonic irrigation therapy. Detoxing can help with liver and blood cleansing, weight loss, constipation, acid reflux, kidney stones, heavy metal removal, gas and bloating, and more. Call or WhatsApp us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. Ask about our delivery options. Visit us now. Bruce Street Mall, store number 1208, or Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. Our opening hours are Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Detox your way to health. These specials ends on March 31st or while stocks last.
That's where I tap in. Say good morning once again. Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Those of you viewing us via GBN TV, good morning. And if you already chipped in via the social media platforms, when there you have never left, good morning to you, whether it's for YouTube or Facebook. Good morning. Hey Gary, we back. How you doing, my brother? Somehow I'm missing that audio feed from you a wee bit. I'm not sure what's the reason behind it, but I'm missing that bit of an audio feed from you. And are you with me, Gary? I'm not sure what's up with Gary this morning, but let's move on here. Hey, folks, we do have an interview coming up shortly. We're going to chit-chat with an individual. And when we do...
I'm right here, bro.
Oh, you're right there. You're right there. I was wondering what's wrong with you, man. I was wondering you gone muted me there for a bit, but...
Not at all, man. I'm right here. I got to multitask, you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
It's
nice to have you back.
It goes, you know?
Nice to have you back. Nice to have you back.
All right, so we're here. What's going on, guys?
Well, I'm assuming everything is all right. I was telling the folks, you know, we do have an interview coming up. We have the celebrations coming up. Those you celebrating today, good morning and happy birthday. I have already seen loads of viewers and listeners chime in on the actual answer to the riddle we thrown out this morning. Yes, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, at least 5 persons chiming with an answer. We're going to let you know if you're correct shortly.
Definitely. We got to know who are the smarty pants out there. You feel me? Yeah. Good morning, Grenada boys. A wet one today. Oh, gosh, it's raining.
Is it? Well, my visibility of the outdoors is minimal,
Gary. You're in a cell box right now. Forget that. But I can be a weatherman. I'm telling you right now, it's wet outside. So motorists, please take it easy on the black carpet. We supposed to have Junior Checkley today?
I'm assuming we should be, because today is Friday. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right?
As best as I can recall, if I'm not mistaken.
We were actually mistakenly thinking that we should have had him yesterday, but I think it's actually today. So we'll see how we get him in.
So we'll get a wet traffic cam today from Junior Checkley. We'll see how that goes, GT.
We'll see how that goes. So are we going to lead directly into our interview, or we roll with the Celebration Club this morning?
Let's go into the Celebration Club. We're going to come right back and we're going to talk to a young entrepreneur, encouraging young people to get into business, and of course we're going to get to learn a little bit about his line of business as well. So but before we do that, let's get into the celebration.
Yes. Let me kick it off this morning in terms of who's celebrating today. And topping off my list this morning, I'm grabbing a couple of folks from WhatsApp this morning before I actually jump into the actual list this morning. And let me say happy birthday going out to Dean of Laborie. I was just given a first name this morning. Auntie Barbara wishing you a happy birthday today, all right? That's the first one from my WhatsApp list this morning. Who else is on my WhatsApp list this morning? I'm trying to get in there a little bit quick because the list is that long. Let's say good morning to Mario Nichols of Munich International. Mario, good morning. How are you? Happy birthday. And actually, it's an advanced birthday greetings going on to Mario. We'll be celebrating come Sunday the 30th. Happy advance from his grandma and other members of the family. All right. Happy advance, Mario. Okay. So let me get into the actual list now, and then I'll come back to the WhatsApp if it's possible shortly. Let's say good morning to Kilroy Peters, a.k.a. Patel of Pearls in St. Andrew. Good morning. He's 14 years old today. Happy birthday to you, man. Let's say good morning to Tanel Nelson of Baltazar. Tanel actually resides in the USA. 17 years old. So happy birthday to you also. Jonelle Felix of Upper Capital celebrating. Happy birthday. Sherilyn Fletcher, who's in the USA also. Happy birthday. Kindona Francois from Mount Hon. Good morning and happy birthday. Her grandmom. Wishing her a happy birthday today. Roderick Johnny Stevens of Pearls also resides in the USA. Lots of folks out in the US celebrating today who are Grenadians, I'm assuming. Good morning and happy birthday. Let's say good morning to Isabella Benjamin of Guava State. Good morning, happy birthday. Kalisha Bridgman of Bylands. How you doing this morning? Happy birthday to you also. Let's say good morning to Neela Martin of Bernier. Yes, that's in South Victoria. Good morning. Happy birthday to you. Let's say good morning to Rachel and Louis Bridgman of Paraclete. Good morning and happy birthday. Greetings going out to her this morning from her husband and other members of the family. Also her children as they're chipping in to say good morning. Happy birthday. Let's say good morning to Khalifa. Khalifa Humphrey that's Khalifa Humphrey Felix of Crochet in St. Andrew. Good morning. How are you? Happy birthday. Judy Benoit. Good morning to you, lady. Happy birthday to you also. Let's say good morning to Donessa Thomas of Laborie. Good morning to you, lady. Happy birthday. All the best. Annette Alexander Telesford of Laborie. Good morning and happy birthday. Hope you're having a lovely morning. Greetings going on to this morning from her husband and children. Corinne George of Grand Dance. Corinne, how are you this morning? Happy birthday to you. Miriam Duncan of Gorvin St. John. Good morning and happy birthday. Kathy and Belfon of Douglaston and St. John is also celebrating. Happy birthday, of course, attached to the Grand Roy Police Station. Good morning to you. Family members also chipping in and say good morning and happy birthday. Terence Bernard of Malung. Good morning, happy birthday. Abigail Pascal Edwards. She's also in the US of A. Good morning and happy birthday. And Gary, I'll stop at number 20 here for you. Let's say good morning to Charissa Flanders of Lois and John in St. Andrew. Hope I get it right. Is it Charissa Flanders of Lois John in St. Andrew? Good morning and happy birthday. All the best on your birthday today. All right, Gary, you can roll with the rest for a wee bit. I'm going to come back and grab some more.
Let's do that. Vanessa Patrick of Coast Guard St. Monk, and that's coming from her friend Alwyn Phillip, a.k.a. Boy from the wheelchair. Well, on the wheelchair. Roy Pascal, a.k.a. Bogo of Happy Hills, St. George's. Happy birthday to you, Roy. That's coming from your wife, daughter, and grandchildren. Nikki Smith of Real Road Housing Scheme. And that's coming from the company man and her special friend, Cecil John. Happy birthday to Cadine Williams of Birch Grove, celebrating 8 years. And that's coming from his mother. And of course, grandchildren and other family members and friends. Lisa Wilkinson, all right, in St. George, attached to the General Hospital, the dietitian there. Happy birthday to you. Christine Bird of Church Hill. All right, that's Churchill Road, Victoria, employee at the General Hospital. Birthday greetings is coming from your husband and children, Marlene, Kanisha, Jadine, and Taran. Also, happy birthday to Ayana Joseph, aka TT of Corinth of St. David, celebrating 7 years today. And that's coming from Mother Yolanda, Father Ian, aka Berkey. That should be Karina, aka Berkey, and Mother Christine. Also, Marlon Prophet of Munlong, celebrating 7 years. That's coming from his mother, father, brother, and grandparent. Also, Dennison John, aka Baby Police of La Poterie in St. Andrew. Happy birthday to you, Dennison. All this greeting is coming from your father and brothers. Wishing you all the best. Michael George, aka Gibbs of Bellevue, St. David's. Happy birthday coming from your mother, your father, and other family members. Clifton Romaine Richard of Guelph. Again, birthday greetings is coming from your mother, brothers, sisters, and grandmother. And we're moving along. Kenisha Rose of the Valley in Grand Anse. Happy birthday to you. Liana Tanis, aka Woman of Grand Anse. Happy birthday to you. Liz and Roberts of Victoria St. Mark. Your mother and, your grandmother is saying happy birthday to you. Kelly and Thomas of Paradise, St. Andrew. Inside of Telescopes celebrating today 12 years. All of this love is coming from, of course, your parents and classmate. All right, or should I say classmate Peaches. All right, Tess Alexander in Grenville, coming from his mother and Miss Limon Tobias. Sabrina LaRose of River Road, happy birthday to you. And Rena Nichols of Pearls resides at Lamode in St. George. And that's coming from, that's Renetta, right? Happy birthday to you, Renetta. That's coming from Beverly, Corona, Miss Sylvia, and the Harris and Nichols families. Also, Wendell Marshall of Guelph, well-known fisherman up there. Happy birthday to you. It's coming from your children and adopted mother, Miss Maclina. Yeah. And Silla Caliste of Market Square, Guelph, resides in Loreto. And that's coming from her mother, members of the family. And, wishing you all the best. And finally here, GT, Lionel Chasto, a.k.a. Lael of Monlong in St. Andrew. And that is coming from relatives and friends wishing you all the best on your birthday today. Ollie, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to everyone. Do have a last minute one chipping in on the WhatsApp this morning. Let's say good morning to Tracy Lett of Dunbar. That's in St. David's. Good morning to Tracy. Happy birthday. Certainly hope you're having a great morning. I always say, if I could have sing, I would have sing happy birthday to everybody and just get the whole over it, right?
Yeah, I could sing, but I got a cold today, so I wouldn't.
Nice way to get away with that. Hey, folks. It's Good Morning Grenada G Squared, and we with you until it's 8 a.m. this morning. And of course, the show, of course, everybody who have tuned in, viewing us or listening to us, good morning to you. Hope you're having a blessed morning. And
Indeed.
If you want to, of course, chime in with us anytime, forget the number, you can call us via 435-2041. Whether it's via WhatsApp or you can place that phone call 435-2041 or 435-7517. And we also live on Hot 98. So listeners via that particular, of course, Frincy, good morning to you.
Don't forget, as soon as I done here, I head them back over to Hot 98 where the niceness continues. The weekend is here. Big up to my sponsors making it possible. Our friends down there at Mitchell's Health and Wellness Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. We got our friends at Sleepy Dapper. We might be doing a giveaway a bit later on if time permits. Also, my friends down there at Movie Palace, they got some blockbuster movies showing right about now. And automotive, my friends at the Automotive Warehouse. Hey Glenn, there's a promotion going on for the crew inside of the Automotive Warehouse in Guelph, where if you buy 5 quarts of oil and a filter, you pay only, guess what, $100. $100 for 5 quarts of oil and a filter, just like that.
So I don't understand.
Season is
I have to drive up to Guelph then. I'm thinking about changing my oil change, so I may have to drive up to Guelph.
You might probably have to.
I may have to do that, man.
Consider the gas you'll be consuming going up there.
I got a guzzler. Anyway, we're moving on here on the Good Morning Grenada G Squared. And Gary, get us on the roll into, of course, our interview this morning. And we do have that particular individual already in the waiting room there. And we're getting set to go live with him, have a little bit chit-chat, and see what's up with him this morning. Let's say good morning to Kyle Sylvester, young entrepreneur.
What's going on, Kyle?
Kyle, good morning. How you doing? And make sure we get it on the audio feed from you. Good morning to you, Kyle. How you doing? All
right, make sure you unmute yourself, Kyle.
Kyle, I think I've seen that you're muted there just a wee bit. Kyle, good morning. How are you?
All right, let me.
I'm not sure if Kyle is hearing us.
Yeah, Kyle is there, but
I'm seeing him there.
Yeah, Kyle.
For some reason, he's probably not hearing us for whatever reason. Let's see if we could get that sorted out there just a wee bit. And Kyle, let me see if I can chip in on Kyle just a little bit.
So I've just indicated to him that he should unmute his computer. Let's hope that.
Well, I think I saw Kyle. He's not actually.
Good morning,
Kyle. How are you doing this morning? Yes, I think I'm getting audio feed from you now. Yeah. Hey, Kyle, how are you this morning? How are you doing this morning? Hey, good morning to you, Kyle. How you doing?
What's hearing then? Hello, we Kyle, boy.
I'm hearing Kyle loud and clear, but I'm not sure if he's hearing me for some reason.
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
All right. So that's been rectified. Kyle, how you doing this morning? Hope all is well with you, man. Everything's good?
Yeah, everything is good.
Welcome to Good Morning Grenada. Hope all is well with you. Well, you just said everything is good. So let's get into the meat of the matter this morning. Your name is Kyle Sylvester, and you are actually a young entrepreneur. Now, yes, tell us something about yourself, Kyle. Who is Kyle?
Okay. Well, there's many things I can say about myself. But one of the things that I can say for sure is that Kyle Sylvester, he's a patriotic citizen. He's a brother. I'm uncle to two nephews, a son, a student of SGU, and also the owner and manager of Case Family Enterprise.
All right. Kyle, you have mentioned you're an entrepreneur, and you did mention a while ago, of course, to the particular business that you're into. And now tell us something. Of course, so let us start off on the conversation about entrepreneurship. Why is entrepreneurship important, especially during this, COVIDious times, as folks would say? Why is that so important, and why is it that you got into the business you got into anyway? Also, tell us about that.
Okay, so I would say entrepreneurship is important during this COVIDious time because, as we know, during the COVID period, a lot of persons lost jobs. So it is important that we get into entrepreneurship so that we can create jobs for ourselves, also create jobs for other persons, to contribute back to our economy development, solve different problems in society, and also to create opportunities for others, So that is why I believe entrepreneurship is so important. So we can also invest back into our country.
All right. Now, what are the perks, advantages, or benefits for starting a business, in particular, or especially in the periods of this economic decline, turn, as some folks may refer to it? What are some of the perks about that, or the advantage or benefits of it per se? Tell us.
Okay, I would say, me personally, the reason why I would say one of the perks or one of the benefits is that you're able to harvest different talent or different skills from different persons. One of the things that I don't know, probably you might even recognize that hundreds of students leave TAMCC every year who have the skills in plumbing, sometimes speaks 3 different foreign language. And I believe being able to start a business, you're able to harvest these skills, you're able to create opportunities for them so that we don't experience brain drain here in Grenada, We're able to use these skills right here in Grenada. Able to seek different opportunities in different industries. Right now, we should. Many persons have been talking about Grenadians looking outside for opportunities, except than tourism. So this is why I would say some of the benefits and how I started this business.
That's wonderful, man.
I came up with the opportunity. I came up with the idea during my college years a few years back. When I recognized there was room for development in our agricultural sector. I was also able to identify there was a huge room for development in our agro-processing industries, as many foreign investors come to our island, purchase our natural resources, pay our farmers little to nothing, and create huge profits for them. So I don't know if you remember, just a while back, I said that I was a patriotic person. So my patriotic quality didn't just develop overnight. It didn't just come about. I didn't just wake up one morning and just develop that. It came about through years of speaking being done. There was making mango jellies and jams and all these different products to ship away. So that is how I really, came up with the idea of Case Farming Enterprise, business solely for agro processing.
Now, tell me something. Tell me something, Kyle. You recently started a business that you mentioned a while ago. Now, tell us, for the benefit of the listeners and the viewers out there, tell us a little bit about your business, how you started, of course, the particular business that you're into, the place that is offered in whatever you sell and so forth. I guess people want to know, because we've been talking about it. There's been some slides on TVs, but, tell us something about the business that you have just started and what is this like and what it's about, especially for folks. You never know, you may be getting some customers after this show this morning. Tell us about the business per se that you're into.
All right. So as I said before, Case Farming Enterprise is an agro processing business. Two products which I offer is called a Case seasoning pack and Case bottle seasoning. Some persons might be wondering what is a Case seasoning pack. A Case seasoning pack is a package with a wide variety of seasoning combined together. So you have parsley, you have celery, you have thyme, you have big thyme, you have chive, you have rosemary, you have peppers, you have bell peppers, everything that you would look for to put in a meal, you could get it inside the Case seasoning pack. And then you have the Case bottle seasoning, which is a wet grind up seasoning, bottled. So that is the two products that I offer to the market.
Now tell me, let me ask you this: in terms of the products for that business per se, do you grow it yourself, or or you purchase some other farmers? Are you able to supply yourself in terms of what you need in terms of being able to sell to other folks? How do you go about? Okay.
So when I first started the business, I started off selling. My parents believe in not just handing out, but they believe in making an individual work for what you want. So I first started off growing my own seasoning here, selling it to my mom, to my dad, and then eventually, my mom friends, persons around the community started by purchasing from me, and then eventually I started selling to supermarkets, persons outside of my community. Then persons started purchasing from me online. So eventually I realized that I have created a whole supply chain, and I work with at least 10 different farmers who plant and grow my supplies. So I work directly with a lot of my suppliers.
That's very interesting there to find out. Okay, sometimes you have to keep up with the demand for the produce and so that you have to offer. Now let's talk a little bit about regarding the business management. In terms of the tough, challenging times that we're in, what tips would you give to young entrepreneurs over there right now who are currently managing a business, or how can they successfully manage their business in times like these?
Okay, I would say first they need to they should focus on a couple things like cost effect. Like they need to focus on networking. Work on their time management. Time management is a big thing. Mm-hmm. Money management, budgeting. They should also work on. They should also carry different information. They should try to collect different information from different persons. When I was starting my business, one of the first things I did before I started is that I went to it and I asked persons what they would look for in a seasoning pack. I hope later on down through an interview I could identify some of the things or some of the benefits of my product, so that the listeners on this could hear what I was able to collect. So they need to go outside there and talk to different persons and really find out what persons really look for, and not just sit down and decide what a customer would look for in a product.
Okay.
All right. Now, let me ask you a question, Kai. Kai, can you hear me?
I'm not sure if he's hearing you. Are you hearing Gary, Kyle?
No.
Oh, Gary, for some reason he's not hearing you. Let me see if I could try. Question now, Gary.
Okay, so Kai, question.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Guy.
17?
I'm 22 years.
22? Oh, you look like 17.
A video looking young is good.
So I know you're just starting your business and thing, but as we get ready to wrap up the interview, the most important question, I don't mean to sound intrusive or anything. You're making money already? You making money?
I'm not hearing.
My question is, are you making money yet?
Oh yes.
But that's because that's the most important part about business, right? To make a profit.
Someone once tell me nobody does a business if they don't make profit.
Now I asking the question. Yeah, that's it. Hey, Kai, man, listen, we are so proud of you. You are an inspiration to the other young folks out there to get out there and start their own business. You understand?
Yeah.
So congratulations on that venture. And anything you would like to say in closing before we close this interview here this morning?
I'm not hearing.
Any parting words before we leave? Anything you would like to get out there before we leave? Maybe contact information where people can get in touch with you and so forth and so on.
Okay, so my products, I'm one of the primary suppliers for Foodland, so Foodland Langan Road, so persons can get my product at Foodland Langan Road. They can also get it at Marketing Board Grandlands. They can also get it at Innovative Mini Mart, just lower down Long Step. They can also get it at Impulse Sales. And can check out our Facebook page. Customers get discount when they buy directly from us. So they can check out our Facebook page, Kyle Sylvester, Case Farming Enterprise. And they can also reach me on 419-7618. So they can reach directly to me and they would also get discount.
Wonderful.
Recently, we have lost audio from Kyle just a wee bit. Kyle, we want to wish you all the best. We may not be able to make an outro, but we want to wish you all the best in your business and endeavors, and certainly hope all works out well for you. Hey, folks, it's Good Morning Grenada. I'll say back to Kyle this morning. He's that local entrepreneur. Certainly hope you have a great day. Hey, Gary, we're moving on this morning. We're moving on. And
so Kyle is doing good, man.
Yeah, Kyle is doing good.
I mean once you're making money, that's the main important. That's the important thing.
That's the key factor there in any business.
I'm proud and happy that he started his own business and he's making some money, and we just hope that he continues, and we wish him longevity because longevity is a key.
I know. All the best, Kyle. Hey, Gary, moving on this morning. Time is moving up. It's got 20 minutes before the 8 o'clock hour this morning. Remind you, coming up at the top 8. Don't forget we have for you BBC News. Stick around for that. Gary, let's get for, of course, our program that in terms of feature we've been doing for the last couple of days on the road to independence, and we're getting set to get to that particular segment of the show this morning. And On the Road to Independence is next here on Good Morning Grenada.
Road to Independence focuses on the events leading up to Grenada's independence as we get ready to celebrate 48 years as an independent nation. In 1950, Grenada had its constitution amended to increase the number of elected seats on the Legislative Council from 5 to 8 to be elected by full adult franchise at the 1951 election. In 1950, Eric Gary founded the Grenada United Labour Party, initially as a trade union, which led the 1951 general strike for better working conditions. This sparked great unrest. So many buildings were set ablaze, and the disturbances became known as the Red Sky Days. And the British authorities had to call in military reinforcements to help regain control of the situation. On 10 October 1951, Grenada held its first general elections on the basis of universal adult suffrage. The United Labour Party won 6 of the 8 elected seats on the Legislative Council in both the 1951 and 1954 elections. However, the Legislative Council had few powers at this time, with government remaining fully in the hands of the colonial authorities. On September 22nd, 1955, Hurricane Janet hit Grenada, killing 500 people and destroying 75% of the nutmeg trees. A new political party, the Grenada National Party, led by Herbert Blaze, contested the 1957 general election and, with the cooperation of elected independent members, took control of the Legislative Council from the Grenada United Labour Party. In 1958, the Windward Islands administration was dissolved and Grenada joined the Federation of the West Indies. This has been On the Road to Independence. Join us again tomorrow for another time in history leading up to our independence as we get ready to celebrate 48 years as an independent nation.
48 years as an independent nation, Gary, and interesting, of course, you putting that together on the road to independence. Of course, from the last couple of days, we shared a lot of information, and folks been paying attention and listening up a whole lot. Then we'll see how the process came through to where we are today.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Hey, GT, I want to take this opportunity to once again wish Grenada a happy 48th anniversary of independence, which is we're going to be celebrating in the next month. And it's not that far from now, actually.
Yeah,
so, just a few days from now. We'll be celebrating our independence. And happy 48th. A milestone indeed. We're getting closer and closer to 50.
Yes, in 2 years from now, we'll be 50. And, let's see, we had a caller that calling a couple of weeks ago, and they actually mentioned he wished that, things could be archived. So when that 50th, they come around in terms of independence, we are able to show a whole archive of information, per se.
Yeah.
That
journey from day one to now.
To that 50 years of independence.
I got some get well wishes going out to Andre Fletcher. He was injured during a match, so we want to take this opportunity to wish him a speedy recovery. Andre Fletcher, and this is also coming from the Ministry of Sports and the Arts, Fisheries and Cooperatives. They are joining hands together to wish Andre Fletcher, Grenada's cricket ambassador, a speedy recovery. Fletcher was batting for Kulna Tigers in a match against Chattogram challengers that the Bangladesh Premier League. So if I mess up the name, don't hold it against me. All right. That was on Monday, the 24th, and he was struck on his struck to the neck with a short delivery. All right. And the result of that was that he needed emergency attention. All right. So this doesn't sound too good, but we hope that he's recovering nicely. So speedy recovery to Andre Fletcher. It doesn't sound. Emergency attention is. Things really went bad really fast. So all the best, Andre.
All right, man. Of course, Gary, we heard about the incident that happened. Was it last Friday or Saturday evening? We saw that attack on those Chinese nationals. I understand there's still no arrest. Of course, for anyone in connection with that, certainly don't like to hear incidents like that. No one there.
But one of the eyewitnesses stated that the person was actually wearing a mask, right? Maybe not a COVID-19 mask per se, but was wearing a bandit mask, if you want to call it that. So that person's face was concealed. It's rather sad though, because whether it happened to a Chinese, a Grenadian, or a Jamaican, or Trinidadian, whoever it is, this person should be brought to justice, and all efforts, all stones should not be no stone should be left unturned in making sure that the perpetrator is brought to justice in a quick manner. So Chinese are no Chinese. You understand?
Yeah. When work hard for what you want, man. Don't try to steal from individuals. I don't like that at all. Anyway.
And we have another missing not a missing person this time. We have a missing walker.
Yeah.
Walker.
this is of course we got to throw this out this morning, and yes, this was of course been missing. I'm not saying somebody stole it or anything, but it's been missing.
Yeah, somebody thieved the thing, man.
I was trying to be
2 foot and disappear for yourself. Then
I was trying
somebody
to
thieved the thing.
I was trying to be nice, Gary. I was trying to be nice.
Come on now.
You understand? It belongs to a 76-year-old, and if you know who needs it for moving around, you understand? So
you would think that there would be honor among thieves, right?
Yeah.
You don't steal a walker from an elderly person. Why would you do that? I mean, you don't steal at all, for that matter. What's less a walker? Come on now.
I mean, that is not right. That is not right. So
right, I'm not sure if Master Control popped up.
It's already popped up on the screen. So I would say to the individuals who may have done it as a joke.
Come on now.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice, Gary.
What are you gonna do with the walker? Sell it for who?
Well, Gary, you never know. But I'm just saying, if you know, you probably seen it around and you probably mistakenly took it for whatever reason. Carry it back, clean. You know,
what's wrong with you?
I'm trying to be nice, Gary. I don't want to say harsh words. You know, I try to be nice.
He doesn't deserve kind words.
Bring it back, or give somebody who lives close to the person who may not want, and let them bring it back. The elderly individual needs it. That's what helps them to move around. Help her move around per se. You understand? And
wicked people.
Here's some numbers. Here's some numbers you can call, and to, of course, if you want, if the individual who may have mistakenly taken it away, and
that's around the Tivoli and Paul's area. Eh?
Yeah, they probably contacted you, and you want to return it back to the individual. You probably see they left it by the side of the road and throw it in the bushes or something, and they say, I'm being nice. Here's some numbers you can call. 410-3782. That's 410-3782. You could also call 442-6947. Let me slow down on those numbers once again. 442-6947. You could also call 404-6505. Those are the numbers you can call. Or you could call us here at GBN, and we can make the necessary arrangements also. All right? As that walker has gone missing, please bring it back. That's an elderly person. You don't make them uncomfortable, because they need it. All right? So the family is asking kindly if you could return the walker, please. All right? Why would folks even consider
somebody
doing something
on Instagram say, Lord, well, this person will steal it dead in the coffin? Somebody on Facebook, good morning to you, Lynn. How you doing?
Yeah.
Oh man, no. We wish that this old woman, this elderly person, if you don't mind me saying, get some satisfaction by having her walker return. Thank you very much.
Please. We'll be moving up, Gary, 10 minutes before the end of the show this morning, and we're getting set for our artist and feature. That will be followed by our tune for this morning, and I know my song is going to get to you this morning, Gary. It's going to get to you this morning, so I wait when we get to the tune segment. It's Friday. It's a kind of bit of a free up as we roll into the weekend. So, Master Control, let's get set for our feature artist this morning, and this artist goes by the name of Akim, another talented Grenadian artist. Of course, he been giving us lots of music from time to time, and of course, there's no difference in terms of the music that we're going to be featuring this morning. And here's a song where we're going to be featuring our artist feature this morning, Love or Fun in We Place. So, Master Control, you're going to pump that up, and let's listen up to this for a wee bit. And when we come back, Gary, the tune for tune segment, all right? So, our featured artist this morning, Akim. Yep. Let's take this one.
Please
Of course, turn that up there for the viewing public this morning. Ooh, a lovely song there from Hakeem.
Lovely
talented artist out of Grenada. Man, Gary, we can't stop saying, as a country, we are not strapped for talent at all. We
have the video production with that as well. Man.
Yeah, man. Great.
Love the great background and the lighting and everything, man. Beautiful.
Great outro this morning, Gary. Tune for tune this morning, and
ready for it. Ready to give you some links this morning. You ready?
I ready.
All right. Who's going first this morning?
Well, I'm gonna play your song first.
All right. Okay. Let's do this. My tune this morning is from a youngster by the name of Short Pre. Now, since independence is right around the corner, we're going to keep it along that kind of theme. You know what I mean? So this one is called Summertime. How many of you are going to feel that song? And then GT's going to come with his counteraction. Yeah, that's that. So let's go. Summertime. Short Pre.
Summertime. Come on. In the Isle of Spice. Let's go. Spice Island. Come on. Summertime. Come on. To the Isle of Spice. Let's go. Buckle up. Make that trip. Go Grenada for the summertime. Be a man. Drink some rum. Smell some spice. And free up your mind. You know, see how we do. A gem in the Caribbean so unique. Yeah. Fantastic. Sceneries to sweep you off your feet. Yeah. Fantastic. Friendliest people you'll ever meet. Great food and catch some music. Time of your life is surely guaranteed. And got ladies, sexy ladies, gorgeous ladies. Yes, they also fine. Yes, and fat boom boom, nice zoom zoom, good waistline. Oh, how they could wine. See some body in a tight outfit, looking fantastic. In the club stage show, wet fit on the beach, looking fantastic. Spiciest women you'll ever meet, there ain't no doubt about it. Can't resist my Grenadian baby when it's summertime.
Yes, Gary, it's summertime in the Isle of Spice.
Whoa! I haven't heard that one in a minute. I'm telling you.
Man, great song. I must say,
you can't
great
beat
song.
us for music and talent in Grenada. Steady.
I continue to say we are not strapped for talent in Grenada. Now, here's a song that I have to play this morning, and it's going to be a great contracted song, contractual song this morning, Gary.
Let's see what you have. Let
me try it out this morning. Let me see what.
Why you playing?
Well, I'm trying to get it working out this morning. My song is "Oh Grenada" by. What was it? That's my contracted song this morning.
Right.
Let's play that. Let's look.
That what we doing?
Yeah, that's what we doing.
Okay. All right.
Let me take a listen up to this one.
Patriotism and dedication, our reconstruction. Oh, Grenada, land of my birth, the way you suffered. Oh, because those tribulations you had to bear will make Superman want to despair. But the blood of a martyr must not be shed in vain. Oh no, we must rise and shine again.
Hey Gary. Well, you know, come on, man. Look at these size of my arms.
But we're gonna let the listeners.
Look at these size of my arms. Look at these size of my arms in the studio, Gary. I come strong. You understand?
Yeah, understand. That was a nice one. Oh gosh, boy. You should give me some heads up, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but the Short Piece, a great song also. Great song.
Definitely.
You know, it displayed everything Grenada when it's summertime. But you know, we into independence right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're going to be 48 years as an independent nation. And, you know, we got to show the patriotism, the love. And
well, we cannot strap for time, you know, so let's go to the, let's see if there's a phone call that we take.
Well, I'm just seeing a lot of people just showing a lot of love. They ain't even saying who win this morning, but they just showing love to these songs this morning.
On the live on Facebook Live said, I love that Short Pre, Summertime. All right, so big up to yourself, Yulin. Another person, Ingrid, is saying Wizard.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm seeing a lot of folks on my WhatsApp here this morning just showing love. They ain't even voting for anybody. They just the pop-ups are just coming.
Give somebody a win this morning. We need a win from somebody this morning.
It's a Friday tie. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Friday tie, I would say.
Or to give us a call. Let's find out who you're voting for this morning. Which of the two tunes you think is the winner here?
Gary,
is it the short pre-summertime or Wizard?
Gary, you still want to fight over that way? I think the Wizard won. You understand?
Somebody says, Gary, sorry, but today GT song have more vibes. Loved it. All right, Monet, big up yourself.
Oh, man. Well, I have a caller. Let me grab a caller. Let me drop a caller in this morning and see who you're voting for. Good morning, caller. How you doing?
Good morning, fine.
How are you? Tell me.
Wizard.
Have a lovely day, sweetheart. So, Gary, I still have a caller ups on you. I have some Facebook love this morning, some YouTube love this morning, and the WhatsApp. Lots of folks are not really voting for any of the two songs in particular. So it's a tie. Yeah. Anyway, Gary, we strapped for time. It's already 8 a.m. We cannot accommodate more calls. Gary, until next week, have yourself a great weekend, bro.
Well, we'll be doing it all over again. Have a great weekend, everybody. Our friends on Facebook, YouTube, and, of course, GBN TV. I'll be returning to Hot 9. You guys can join me over there for, of course, the morning heat. And have a blessed, safe weekend. Everyone stay COVID-free.
Yeah.
You understand?
And, folks, don't forget, we have an interesting program for you for next week. You'll want to be part of it, all right? Hey, folks, until then, we say goodbye for Good Morning, Grenada. BBC World News is next.